Edgar Cayce, one of the most enigmatic clairvoyants of the 20th century, presents us with a fascinating and profound concept. All souls were created simultaneously, but not all are at the same stage of evolution. This distinction between young and old souls does not refer to chronological age, but to a spiritual journey undertaken through numerous past lives. If I asked you, have you ever wondered what level of development your soul is at and how it influences your daily life? I invite you to reflect and share your thoughts below. Before continuing, remember that according to Cayce, young souls are still in the early stages of a path filled with challenges and discoveries. They seek material success, power, and external recognition, often neglecting the inner world that longs to be heard. At this stage, their focus is outward, attracted by the lights and seductions of the world. The frenzy to gain approval and material possessions often leads them to impulsive decisions, unaware of the inner work that could foster their growth. But what does all this mean for us? What lessons does it offer about our everyday experiences and how we interact with the world? Cayce's teachings encourage us to develop greater awareness, look beyond appearances, and recognize that each soul has its own unique path. Imagine yourself as a traveler on a winding trail, surrounded by souls at various stages of evolution. Some shine with accumulated wisdom, others are drawn to superficial illusions. Who are we really? And how can we express our full potential while remaining true to ourselves? We promise to offer you not only a deeper understanding of this mysterious journey of souls, but also insights that will help awaken your spirit and reconnect you with your true essence. So, what are you waiting for? Begin this path of exploration and growth with me, and share your experiences in the comments. I will be happy to hear your point of view. Welcome to Infinite Return. Subscribe to the channel and activate the bell for more extraordinary videos. Let's continue our journey into the world of souls. On the other hand, old souls are guardians of profound wisdom, often elusive, that transcends our everyday understanding. Through many reincarnations, they have refined intuition and compassion, shining like beacons of light in the darkness of human uncertainty. These souls seek answers beyond the folds of life, desiring to penetrate the mysteries of existence and understand universal truths that escape the less experienced. They often feel like strangers in this world, wanderers in search of something greater, an ideal of eternal beauty and truth. Their essence is imbued with restlessness, which drives them to explore the most subtle dimensions of life, asking existential questions that others do not pose. Edgar Cayce, legendary psychic known as the Sleeping Prophet, left us wise advice on the soul's journey. Every evolutionary path is made in many lives, through joys and sufferings, all fundamental lessons to approach spiritual enlightenment. Ancient souls, having accumulated many experiences, possess a wisdom that emerges not only from triumphs, but especially from challenges faced. Every difficulty becomes a milestone, teaching us to understand and empathize with others' pain, to transform pain into compassion, loneliness into connection, uncertainty into trust. Their presence in the world is a gift. They are sentinels inviting us to discover the deeper meaning behind appearances. If you are an old soul, you probably feel this call and by your example can guide others towards a higher consciousness. As we face the daily challenges of modern life, we recognize in these wise souls a beacon of hope and meaning. Cayce taught that before incarnating, the soul carefully chooses the circumstances of life to learn the most important lessons. Even painful and difficult experiences are fundamental building blocks for spiritual growth. Imagine yourself as a timeless traveler, a soul that has traversed ages and cultures. Knowing the age of your soul becomes a lighthouse guiding you towards fulfilling your purposes and desires. Cayce suggested paying attention to your deepest desires, reactions to challenges, and developing self-awareness. If you often ask profound questions about the meaning of life, if you feel empathy and seek spiritual growth, you likely carry the marks of an old soul. Remember, however, that every path is unique. Comparisons with others can divert you from your authentic journey. Life is a journey of the soul, rich with lessons and opportunities for evolution. Embrace your path with an open heart. This not only helps you know yourself better, but can also lead to lasting inner peace. Now imagine looking into someone's eyes and perceiving a mysterious depth, an echo of ancient wisdom that defies time. In those moments, without words, you sense the call of knowledge that goes beyond the ephemeral. Edgar Cayce stated, "Old souls are those who once knew the truth and are now only remembering it." Close your eyes and take a deep breath. Imagine you're not just a body with a birth date, but a wandering soul who has crossed centuries and continents. Feel that something in this world feels familiar. Wisdom that precedes and transcends time. According to Cayce, young souls are explorers, arriving on Earth for the first time, eager to experiment, make mistakes, and rise again. They are attracted to ambition, relationships, success, and challenge, like children in a playground, unaware of the weight of repetition and past pain. Old souls, instead, are no longer passing tourists. They are pilgrims who have seen their splendor fade, seeking authentic truths, deep experiences, and lasting meanings. They often feel lonely, not because love is missing, but because few can understand the depth of their spirit. Being an old soul is not an honor, but often a burden. Carrying pain, living with the awareness that the world does not recognize one's truth, fuels an unresolved longing. Cayce taught that these souls often choose lives marked by challenges such as illnesses, losses, or solitude, not out of masochism, but to complete karma and learn necessary lessons. Ask yourself, why are you reading these words? Is it mere curiosity, or is there a part of you that has already recognized this wisdom? Deep inside, perhaps, you have always known that you are not new to this reality, but an ancient soul seeking its home. Signs like those revealed by Cayce in his readings resonate deeply. Old souls often feel nostalgic for places they've never visited, a mysterious call to the past. They possess a remarkable radar capable of recognizing lies, especially those veiled in the heart. Superficial conversations do not satisfy their thirst for truth. They seek deep, meaningful dialogues, an irresistible call to spiritual knowledge. They feel they have a unique mission, wrapped in mystery, and often find themselves going through the dark night of the soul, a purification process that empties the world as we know it, making space for essential truth. Cayce stated, "Do not fear these moments. In them, the soul frees itself from illusions." Remember, however, that a young soul is not superior or inferior to an older one. They are simply different branches of the same tree. Like a younger sibling, it learns from the elder, and wisdom is transmitted through shared experience. A young soul radiates energy, passion, and the desire to change the world. An old soul carries patience, forgiveness, and deep wisdom. When these two meet, whether in relationships or brief exchanges, something magical happens, a process of mutual learning. If you recognize yourself in these words and feel a spark in your heart, do not rush. You have already traveled this path. Now might be the time to awaken your memory, not to start from zero, but to reconnect with your most authentic self. When everything around you begins to transform effortlessly, it's because you are reaffirming who you truly are. If these words resonate deeply with you, stay with us. Together, we will explore further, because what you seek is already within you. And Cayce knew this well. Imagine sitting in silence in the night with the world wrapped in quiet. A distant thought emerges like an echo of a past inviting you to remember. If you remember who you are, you can no longer live as before. Young souls are explorers, arriving on Earth for the first time, eager to try, fail, and rise again. They do not yet feel the weight of past pain. They are like children in a park, ready to embrace the adventure. Old souls, instead, are no longer tourists. They are pilgrims who have seen their splendor fade, seeking truths that cannot be bought. They often feel lonely, not because love is missing, but because few can understand the depth of their spirit. Being an old soul is not an honor, but a burden. Carrying pain, sensing that the world does not recognize one's truth, fuels an unresolved longing. Cayce taught that these souls often choose lives marked by challenges, such as illnesses or losses, not out of masochism, but to complete karma. Ask yourself, why are you reading these words? Is it curiosity or a deeper recognition? Deep inside, you may have always known that you are not new to this reality, but a wise soul in search of home. Signs like those revealed by Cayce in his readings resonate in your heart. Nostalgia for places never visited, a mysterious call to the past. They possess a radar capable of recognizing veiled lies and seek deep, authentic dialogues, an irresistible call to spiritual understanding. They feel they have a special mission wrapped in mystery, often going through the dark night of the soul, a purification process opening the door to truth. Remember, though, that a young soul is not better or worse than an older one. They are simply different branches of the same tree. They learn from each other, and wisdom is shared through experience. A young soul radiates energy, desire for change. An old soul offers patience, forgiveness, and depth. When they meet, something magical happens, mutual teaching. If you recognize yourself and feel this spark, do not rush. You have already traveled this road. Now perhaps it's time to awaken your memory and reconnect with your true essence. When everything begins to transform effortlessly, you realize you are reaffirming who you truly are. If these words resonate in your heart, stay with us. We will deepen this understanding together, because what you seek is already within you. And Cayce knew this well. Imagine sitting quietly, listening to your heartbeat, and sensing an ancient call, an echo of truth beyond time. Remember, you're not a coincidence. You're not alone. You are an eternal soul on a temporary journey, and every step you take affirms your true identity. When an old soul begins to remember, not just intuit, but clearly understand that it has already lived, its journey is enriched with wisdom and power. Life becomes an opportunity for rediscovery, learning from bonds, challenges, and lessons to dance gracefully through difficulties, illuminating others' paths. In this journey, every ancient soul becomes a beacon of hope and universal love, a testament to what it means to live authentically. Your presence in the world is a precious gift. Remember, every step helps create a reality where spirituality and life intertwine in an eternal embrace. Edgar Cayce left us a profound truth. The awakening of the soul is not a sudden flash, but a complex and fascinating journey. Imagine walking in a forest you've known forever, where every trail echoes with forgotten memories. At first, it may seem burdensome, as if life is too real, but then, like a whisper, dreams, signals, and encounters with souls you recognize, not with your eyes, but with your heart, arrive. Nothing happens by chance. The soul awakens, communicates, and listens, even if it had long forgotten how to do so. They spoke of inner crises, dissolving personalities, of a death that is actually a return, a passage to one's truth. Sometimes we act like everyone else. Other times we feel as if a new version of ourselves emerges, wiser and calmer. That authentic version, which has traveled many lives and chosen the path of the soul, not the ego. Cayce taught that the task of an experienced soul is to embrace its depth without fear, recognizing that every experience carries a profound meaning. Society tends to simplify everything, labeling it as shyness or running away. But for the wise soul, reality is spiritual, and every trial is a lesson. The greatest challenge: not hiding, not silencing what you perceive. When you courageously say, "Yes, I perceive more," you open the door to a new world. In those moments, you begin to live authentically, without fear of being who you truly are. Edgar Cayce was not just a clairvoyant. He was a mirror reflecting the truth of the soul. He stated, "You are not a body with a soul, but a soul with a body, eternal, powerful, and necessary." Recently, perhaps, you have noticed an acceleration of events. This is no coincidence. The most awakened souls can no longer remain in the shadows. They are called by pain, losses, and a sense of urgency. Listen to this inner voice, for your soul knows the truth before your mind begins to doubt. Everything you need is already within you. In silence, in the heartbeat, in memories waiting to be expressed. If you have reached this point, it means these words resonate within your being. It's the beginning of a new life, one where you stop forgetting and start remembering again, where you do not act out a script but live authentically. Remember, an experienced soul is not one that knows everything, but one that rediscovers its essence. If what you've read has touched you, share this discovery. Have you ever experienced moments of memory that logic cannot explain? Someone will recognize you because this is the true memory of the soul. Through sincere connection, dialogue, and honesty, awareness of who we truly are awakens. Leave a like. It's not just a gesture, but a way to affirm, "I am here too. I remember too." Subscribe, because together we will explore more and more deeply. If you are already awakened, know that this is just the beginning of your path. Share this video with friends and loved ones, and if you want to continue your spiritual journey, click on the video designed for you below on the left. Thank you from Infinite Return.